Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, and of course, say it with me, you got here just in time. That's right, just in time for another campground experiential video. And as you saw up there, we're at Blackwater River State Park, Florida. As you know, we've been working our way east. We're about to go south. Well, we will be going south. Anyhow, we're at Blackwater River State Park, and we learned something. And it was on the website, and I just didn't pay that much attention to it. But in Florida state parks, you can't check into your campsite until 3 o'clock. Now, if the site is open, they'll let you get in there if there's nobody there. But technically, you can't check in until 3 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. I think they're packing up to get out of the site, so we're in no hurry. But meanwhile, I'm gonna do the video. We're gonna go see some Blackwater River State Park stuff. And I gotta tell you, so far I'm really liking this one. Look at all these beautiful pine trees. I don't think these are loblollies. I think these are maybe longleaf pine. I don't know. I have to find out. But we're gonna go explore the stuff, the day use area here at Blackwater River State Park before we go and look at the campground. So stuff first, campsite after. We're gonna be kind of all over the place with this, with the campsite probably in the middle. But you gotta see this boardwalk going down to the day use area. So I'm gonna put you in the harness, and we'll go down the boardwalk. There are black bears in this here forest. There are alligators along the road, and it recommends that you don't go and talk to any alligators. At least not don't have like a personal face-to-face conversation with them. How cool is that? The end of October. End of October, Sunday. Okay, let's see. Pavilion number 23 in the Lake Trail. I don't think I'm going to be taking Sable on any trail rides, but boardwalk rides are pretty cool. Okay, I see now. I bet that's your Lake Trail. Pavilion number 23. So if you got a group of folks that want to hang out together, like Pavilion number 23 would be a good place to do it. We'll go down and look at the beach, and then we'll come back up through here. Momentary pause. You call?
No.
Okay. Wow. Okay, we gotta walk down here. Sugar sand. Why am I beeping? Oh, battery's low. Whoa, look at how beautiful that is. All right, let's head back up. Walking in sand is not the easiest thing. For me, anyway. We'll just turn around and go back up rather than trying to get the scooter across there. Little turtle. I was used this restroom earlier, and it is nice and clean. Whoop. It is so cool. Atlantic white cedar. Oh, another set of restrooms. So that's a white cedar. Didn't know there was such a thing. That must be another one. Pavilion number 25. I really like this park. The river down there is running pretty swift. Okay, so there's another one of those big white cedars. This place is so cool. Especially if you're into plants. All right, I'm gonna head back up and see if we can get into our campsite. Blackwater River State Park has a number of paddling trails. So if you like to do the paddle trail, there are 4 paddling trails here at Blackwater River State Park. One that goes, I mean, that's a long one right there. And then a little shorter one. A long one there. That looks like they have firewood. No drones allowed without an approved official permit. So I'm in the camping loop. They're working on our site. But check it out. I mean, the kids don't have to go far to have a good time. And of course, we got the facilities back there. There's 2 loops. I'm really liking this little campground. It's going to be hard to leave Blackwater River State Park. We're in site number 6. It is a handicap site. Concrete pad. Charcoal cooker. Fire pit. Picnic table. Handicap accessible. Clothesline that looks kind of like a volleyball net. So my excitement about Blackwater River State Park has just dropped about 50%, maybe more. We literally are not allowed to get into the campsite until 3 o'clock, period. Even though there's nobody there and the site was cleaned. I watched it while I was shooting video. Hey, when I was doing the playground, I watched a lady clean that site. And so now we've had to move back over to the day use area. And we'll be setting up Yeah. Anyway, so let's go find some more stuff. Since I'm prohibited from setting up camp until almost dark, I have journeyed forth on the Valkyrie. This would be one of the watercraft launch points for the paddling trail. 10-minute loading and unloading. All right, let's go see what else we can find. That's a pretty fast moving river. I certainly don't see any fish. Some deeper water, maybe in the deep water. You don't see any. Water's super clear. Why do they call it Blackwater? Why do they call it Blackwater when it's perfectly clear? And the bigger question is, how did it ever get called Blackwater anyway? Blackwater's something that we RVers associate with sewage. So, is this a sewage river? Is that the sewage river? All right, so we'll see what else we can find. My boat ramp fans are gonna be so excited. There's actually a boat ramp. I'm wondering if perhaps the swim area is actually not on the Black River. I don't know, because this is a lot deeper. And look, some more riverish. There's some fish. We can see some little fish. Got some more stuff to show you. So if tent camping is your thing, you'll be happy to know that Blackwater River State Park actually has a primitive camping area. It's about as primitive as you. It's about as primitive as you can get. There's not even a fire ring. Cool. Let's see what else I can find. Shower check. Look, well maintained. Much pressure. The handicap. Bench. And on a nozzle. So that's pretty good. Even have a bit of a boardwalk experience right here.
There's nobody in there. Oh. It looks like.
What's your opinion?
Pretty nice.
Good morning from Blackwater River State Park, Florida. I think the closest town would be Holt, Florida. And it's chilly this morning. Had to put on some jeans and a hoodie. I think there's a gun range or something. It sounds like very large, high caliber rifles that, I mean, we were listening to it last night until we went to bed, coming from the west, back out toward the road. Sounds like big guns. Other than that, the occasional car on the county road driving by, this place is super quiet. The air conditioners, the RV air conditioners made more noise than anything else. Although we did hear some unusual hoots and howls last night before we went to bed. I don't know if it was the skunk ape or just coyotes. But we heard something that was interesting. All in all, we really like this campground. I'm not real excited about the whole 3 o'clock check-in thing. That was kind of frustrating. Looking back on it, I think I got a little too frustrated in the moment when the guy was telling me we couldn't be in the site until 3 o'clock, and we had to move and then come back. what's even more frustrating is that, we don't have phone service, and we'll call you when you can get in the site. Well, we don't have phone service. Meanwhile, we're parked in the day use area, and 2 RVs were allowed to come in and set up shop while we're sitting over there waiting for them to let us get in the site. That's just one of those things. You got to roll with the flow. So this morning we're done. I really encourage you to come pay a visit to Blackwater River State Park. It's a great destination. Very good destination. A little bit off the trail for a waypoint stop, but I think it's well worth it if you're not in a real big hurry to drive the little extra distance to get out here in the middle of the woods. I like it. Would like to come back and spend a couple of days kayaking and hiking. Yeah, but we're on a mission. We're headed to Miami. And we leave here today. We're headed to we're actually gonna go to a harvest host. So next week we're gonna have a fun one. You'll see. I'm not gonna let you know what it is. You'll have to subscribe. So if you've not already, I'd be honored if you'd consider clicking on that subscribe button. That way you will never miss another episode of the Dude RV Traveling Roadshow. We're actually not going to be at a campground, and I'll leave it at that. For those of you who have been following along, thank you. I really appreciate your time. I know your time's valuable, and the fact that you spend some of that with me, I appreciate that. I truly do. And for our patrons, we are most grateful for your generosity. You guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear?